G'day, Andrew the art teacher here. Now, when I ask people about abstract art, the response that I most often get is it's messy and it's random. Now, they're two things that don't necessarily apply to abstract art. It's not always messy, sometimes it's very neat, and it's definitely not always random. Artists are making choices and decisions about how they're putting their artworks together all the time. There's lots of thought that goes into it. It is not random. The only time you're going to see randomness is here on this channel when we play some of our drawing games. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be playing a drawing game based on the artwork of Piet Mondrian. Now, Mondrian was a Dutch painter who kind of hit his straps about 100 years ago. He specialised in a very geometric abstract artwork that utilised primary colours. Now, he was not random, but we are going to be using randomness to create our Mondrian-inspired abstract drawings today. So you will need to play this, and if you want to play it at home, you're going to need a dice, something to draw with. I recommend a black texter, something nice and black and dark, and a ruler and a piece of paper, obviously. You're also going to need some coloured textures to colour it later on. Whenever you're using dice, I recommend getting a little tray of some sort, and that's why when you roll it, they're not going to fall all over the floor. Good little tip. I remember that when I was a maths teacher. Alright, so the way it works. Mondrian's artworks were consisted mainly of vertical and horizontal lines, which created spaces, which he used primary colours to fill in those spaces to create his compositions. Okay, so we're going to roll the die, and the first roll is going to tell us how many vertical lines we're going to put on our paper. Then we're going to roll it again, and that's going to tell me how many horizontal lines. And we're going to do that a few times until we're happy with what our picture looks like and we can start adding colour. It'll make sense as we go along. Alright, we only need one of these. Let's get the pink one. Alright, the first roll is for horizontal lines. And it's a 6. Good start. So get your ruler. When you're using your ruler, make sure you're holding it in the middle, fingers spread out like this. And hold it nice and steady. So that's one line. Now these lines don't need to go all the way up to the top. You can have some of them going halfway. 3. Let's put another one here. 4. I'm going to put one down the top. 5. And 6. Let's roll it again. Cheated a bit there. That's a 3. So I'm going to pop a line across there. 1. 2. Let's go one here. 3. Starting to take shape. Let's roll it again. Horizontal lines this time. It's a 3 again. I'm going to pop one in here. Break this shape up. 1. Pop one down here. 2. I'm only going to go halfway there. And one over here. 3. Let's go for some horizontal. 4. Okay, let's across there. 1. I wanted to fill in that spot. I made a choice that I wanted to have one there. 2. I got a little one in there. 3. And I'm going to go for one here. 4. I'm looking for a low number, I reckon. I've got a lot of horizontal lines, vertical lines. Oh, here, 1. Where am I going to put it though? So you are making choices, even though this is random and the dice is telling you how many lines to put in. you're still making decisions as to where you wanted to put them. 2. I reckon I'll make this the last one. So I'll pop one here. What did I get? 2. 1. And let's go for 1 here. 2. Okay. So there we've got the basic framework of our drawing. Look, I guess you could keep going and keep adding more and more and building it up. I'm going to leave it there for now because, you know, I'm sure you want to get on with it yourself. What I would then do is getting some coloured markers. I'll be colouring some of these in, some of them red, some of them yellow, some of them blue, and some of them I would leave white. Have some fun with it. See you later.